Hi, Jin here. So, want to do a quick video about the RBA rate decision, cash rate decision coming up tomorrow at 11:30 a.m. So normally on the first Tuesday of every month, the Reserve Bank of Australia will release their interest rate decision, followed with together with a rate statement as well on why they have came to the decision of whether to hold rates, whether to cut rates, or whether to increase rates. So as we know, tomorrow will be quite interesting. Why? Because it's the first Tuesday of the month. There's going to be, they just recently cut rates last month. So it was at 1%, it's at 0.75% now. They just cut rates. If you take a look at Forex Factory, you'll notice that the rate decision itself is not a high importance news. It's not in rate, it's not in high importance. Why this is so is because they're not likely to cut rates again month after month. So last month they cut, they're very unlikely, very unlikely to cut rates against this month. Okay, but you will notice that the RBA rate statement is actually of high importance. It's read as high importance because what you should be looking at doing tomorrow is not focus so much on the rate being at 0.75%, but focus more on what is being said in the rate statement. Okay, so what you're looking out for, what is being said in the rate statement, is the likelihood of further rate cuts in the future. They're more likely to say that they're going to monitor the situation and they will take action if required, but it's going to be because of whether inflation targets are going to be hit, whether employment is going to be or unemployment is going to be lower, or employment numbers are going to be better, and how the overall trade wars and the global uncertainties will play out. So we pay attention to the rate statement more tomorrow rather than the number. What I actually would look at in terms of the Aussie US dollar will be that it is, let me just get my chart up. All right, it is currently sitting in quite a nice range for the past 3 days. Bouncing off 0.6890 level and bouncing off the resistance of 0.6920. So quite a tight range of about 30-40 pips, about 40 pip range. So it's very narrow at this point. How I look at it is that tomorrow's news is probably not going to have very much volatility. All right, so we could see it slowly come down lower tonight, maybe move towards, but might not move towards the 6890 level. Tomorrow it could bounce off this support back towards 6920 level. So it's I feel that it's quite a small range. Also with the Melbourne Cup going on, we could see even less trading activities, even with the interest rate decision being released. So I would not really be paying too much attention, or actually I would not be paying too much or expecting too much to happen at this news. Okay, so if you're going to be trading tomorrow's news, please manage your risk, right? Not in terms of how big you trade, but also in terms of your expectations. It's not going to shoot up 100 pips unless there's a big surprise, but I doubt there will be. Okay, so in terms of tomorrow's trading, trade safe, trade well, and I'll catch up with you on the next video again. Take care. Bye.